Hi everyone. Today we are moving to discuss about another plant disease, that is quick wilt of pepper. We know that we are very familiar to the plant pepper. So what is the significance of this quick wilt of pepper or the particular disease? This is one of the most destructive disease of pepper which is prevalent in Kerala. We know that one of the most or many of the people rely on this pepper for their income, and this quick wilt which affect the pepper plants and also affecting their source of income, so that which is very prevalent disease in the case of pepper. And the infection which initiates the onset of southwest monsoon, which affects all cultivable varieties and vines of all age group. So there is no restriction whether it is young plant or an old plant, so that which may prone to all categories of plants. And the symptoms on the collar, you know that I think all of you are very familiar to the plant pepper, and you may noticed the plant stem having certain expanded portion, and on the nodal side that is known as the collar. So the formation of water soaked lesions which changing to wet slimy dark patches on the collar region and causing the rotting. And foot rot, which is a fatal symptom which is seen at the collar region, resulting in quick wilt. So ultimately the rotting of the stem that will cause this quick wilt of pepper, and the roots are also affected by the quick wilt of pepper disease, and here which also initiates as water soaked dark patches and tertiary, secondary or primary roots, whether it is tertiary, secondary or the primary roots, which resulting in the root decaying and shredding of roots. And the stem, the infection on a runner shoots and cuttings causing the rotting of sprouts and resulting in rot, and breaking of stem at the nodal region and branches which turn dark brown due to rotting. So the ultimate symptom is rotting, whether it is stem or it is root or it is collar, wherever it is the rotting, or which may resulting the decaying. And the leaves also having some concentric zonation with grayish center on mature leaves, and these water soaked lesions rapidly expanded to large dark brown spots. And again, apart from the vegetative parts, which also affects the spikes and the berries or the fruits or the pepper that we see, so which affects the spikes and the berries also, and which is causing the withering and shriveling of berries and heavy spike shedding without any discoloration. So the shedding of these fruits which may cause the ultimate loss to the farmers. So you can see the pictures of this quick wilt. You can see the leaf may affect like this, and also you can see some pictures where the spikes or the berries are withering down. So you can see some close-up pics on the stem and also on the leaves. So the causative organism is the Phytophthora capsicum. So capsicum, which means the pepper is a kind of chili. So this is Phytophthora capsicum, and which is a heterothallic oomycetes, or which is under the oomycetes. And this Phytophthora capsicum produces both male and female type gametangia called antheridium and oogonium, and the oospores, zoospores and chlamydospores, which surviving in soil germinate with the receipt of monsoon showers and initiate the infection in roots and at the collar region. So that in brief, the causative organism is a fungus, no? That is known as the Phytophthora capsicum. Okay, which is come under the fungal oomycetes, the group oomycetes, and which produces gametangium, antheridium, and the oogonium. So the reproductive structures are oospores, zoospores, and chlamydospores. So I think all of you are very familiar with the term chlamydospores, which are very resistant, or which are perennating structures, so that they can germinate, or they can survive under the dry situations or dry conditions or dry climate. After that, when it reaches the monsoon, it initiates the infection in roots and at the collar region. So you can see its systematic position of this Phytophthora, which is come under the class Oomycota, the order Pernospores, the family Pernosporaceae, the genus Phytophthora, and the species Phytophthora capsicum. And this is the structure of the sporangia and the disease cycle, like the zoospores are there, chlamydospores are there, and the mycelia, the oospore which is forming as a result of sexual reproduction, and the chlamydospores, zoospores, all these are come under the asexual reproduction. Okay, so the surviving structure is chlamydospores, so that which is for the tidic unfavorable situations. On the favorable condition, like heavy rainfall, or the more number of rainy days, or the relative humidity is more than 90%, and at the low temperature or less sunshine showers, all these are favorable conditions for the particular pathogen. And the mode of spread is the primary spread by oospores, secondary spread by zoospores, and the secondary inoculum zoospores lead to the sudden outbreak. Okay, zoospores are produced in mass numbers, so that which may cause the sudden outbreak of the disease. And the spread is through soil, water, root contacts, movement of people, slugs, snails, and use of contaminated implements. And the intercultural operation, especially soil digging around the vine, and the nematode infestation, and the root mealybug attack, all these are predispose the infection. And how can we control this quick wilt of pepper? The first and the most important thing is the phytosanitation. And another one is drench such spots with COC, or the Potiox mixture, to eradicate the inoculum from the soil. And then the plant disease free rooted cuttings for the next season, and which allow the penetration of sunlight, because all these are fungal disease. Since the fungus is spreading during the rainy season, we have to allow the penetration of sunlight, which will eradicate the fungal infection. And another one is the proper pruning. Pruning means cuttings. Okay, and they use biocontrol agents such as Trichoderma viridae, Pseudomonas fluorescens, and worm inoculated cuttings. All these are worm means the mycorrhizae, so that all these control the fungal infection for a particular time. So that is about. And another some more control measures are there, that is the drench the vines with 0.2% potassium or sodium phosphonate, and spraying 0.1 to 0.15% of potassium or sodium phosphonate, which is compatible with biocontrol agents. And do not use copper fungicides, because the garden is protected with biocontrol agent. And the another controlling measure is the spraying of ridomil, imazet, or metaxyl, and mancozeb. The concentration is 2 gram per liter. So these are some control measures for the quick wilt of pepper. So that is about the disease quick wilt of pepper. Thank you.